Hello guys, this is Kubase. I have been busy with academic stuff all week, and despite being a big update, I would honestly like to keep this video short, so I'm sorry for that. Also, since my free time is the day before the update, I'm also sorry if this is gonna be released the day of the update. Like I said, this update is bigger with an event story, freebies, 5 new SS Memorias, etc. So without further ado, let's take a look at it. Starting from September 5th, we'll have the upcoming side story event focusing on our beloved Ero girl, that is the 28 meter of Eternity event, and one of the few events personally written by Jun Maeda, and has some spoilers from Chapter 4 Part 1 in case they don't specify, so I'm putting a warning right now. We also got the event recommendation period for turning aspirations to words event. If you haven't read the story or cleared the shop, please do so and take advantage of the 3 times event token bonus in the event stages. Now for the freebies, Nanamin is back with another powertrain campaign. We get 2 new login bonus, one for 15 days with 3,000 quartz, and the week after, one for 3 days and a SS selector. That I can only guess that's highly likely it's gonna include the 2 Memorias in the cover. An event catch-up mission where you complete these 5 events, get 10 SS guaranteed scripts to pull one, SS guaranteed Memoria, and a login recruitment where for 30 days you get a free pool. Like, Jesus Christ, this really is a lot of stuff, and honestly, and I'm sure you love it too, since 2 of these guarantees you at least 2 SS Memorias. Now for the gameplay side of things, it's core attack, challenge number 23, Mysterious Attack. As usual, here on screen are the multiplier conditions for the next 2 weeks. No advice since I'm running through this quick. Next, we're finally getting title badge. Besides the stuff I already said in my localization adjustment video, this is also a way to flex that you love a certain character, because the badge you collect can also be displayed in your player profile later on. Another thing is the Clock Tower expansion, now adding Irene and Sarah's skill evolutions, and lastly, Orb Training Campaign. For the ones who can, do take advantage of these periods since you can 100% your orbs on characters faster. Sorry that I can't explain all of the orbs, but I know there's already videos regarding to orbs. Now we get to the banners. It's 3 new banners with 5 new SS Memorias. For this video, I'm switching up the usual and summarize everything as much as I can. So again, I'm sincerely sorry because I'm really pressed for time. Now, from these banners, 2 will start running on the 5th and the other one will start running a week later. So let's start with the Memorias on the first 2 banners, shall we? First up is Fleeting Sparkle Mia, who is a AoE ice debuffer that can give permanent, yes, permanent ice and regular defense down to all enemies alongside recovery effect down 100, making her useful especially against self-healing bosses. Her non-EX or common skill increases the potency of her next debuff, giving synergy with this Memoria's EX skill or even her SS2 version for stronger stacked debuffs. While she was widely used in ice teams at this point in time, the current JP ice meta favors other ice debuffers, so her long-term use can be a bit iffy. Still, she can be a solid choice for players to get if you are building an ice team or have her SS2 already. Her future is so-so. Next up, Gundam Lolita, Indomitable Lolita Chie, is a solid ice buffer who provides party-wide ice attack up and ice crit damage up through her EX skill, which also deals a 6-hit AoE ice attack. Her EX costs half SP if used in an extra turn, which her non-EX skill can provide, allowing efficient overdrive and DR generation as well. She also offers party heals and self-funnel utility for additional OD generation. However, this Chia Memoria is even worse than Mia's since she's directly power crept by the future Tsukasa SS5, who has stronger and more flexible ice buffs. Whether it's because of the calculation changes or in general, her future is not safe. This specific banner, in my opinion, is a skip. Now, the highlight from this update's new Memorias is none other than our first Unison unit in EN, The feel of the throne Ruka or Unison Ruka. Think of Unisons as literally two characters in a Memoria, but not exactly two Memorias in one. Anyways, King Ruka, I don't know why she's called Queen Ruka in the end, is a versatile, limited unison capable of switching her EX skill between fire and dark, making her basically one of, if not the best DPS in both fire and dark elements currently. Her EX skill delivers a 10-hit single target attack with a 50% HP modifier and applies a one-turn fire or dark defense down depending on the element you attack with. That is also enhanced by her LB0 passive. Her non-EX skill grants herself high potency tactical vision or mind eye. Since it's 10 hit, she can generate overdrive easily. She is also self-sufficient, especially when paired with Diva Ruka's self funnel. She's just a really strong self-sufficient DPS basically. And lastly, since she's one of the SS that will be turned into an SS resonance or SSR, which also with that change buffs her 50% HP modifier into a 100% one. Suffice to say that this Memoria is absolutely safe. This banner is limited, but don't just pull just because it's limited, since JP already did at least 2 reruns of this Memoria banner from the top of my head. Do pull though if you love Rukayuki, because this is one of 2 Unison Memorias that represents that ship. Now for the banner that will run a week after these 2, the 4th new SS is, sorry if I mispronounced this, Midiensis Downtime Adele, who is a Dark Blaster slash DPS hybrid. Her ES skill is a 4-hit single target attack with high devastation rate, with extra potency against weaknesses, and a built-in dark attack up, making her less SP dependent. She can also be self-sufficient since she can also have access to a 3 times 40% self-funnel skill from her welfare as Memoria and a 2-use dodge from her SS4, not to be confused since this is SS3, but yeah. Anyways, alongside Yuzin Ruka using her dark element, this Memoria is one of the best dark DPS currently even in the future, capable of soloing content efficiently and can continue being relevant with Tsukasa's SS4's dark override skill. Since this Memoria does well when hitting weakness after all, the future of this Memoria I do think is safe. Lastly, Alluring Dayflower's Union is a thunder buffer who provides party thunder crit rate and crit damage with her EX skill at a minimal SP cost. Her common skill allows a 3-hit AoE thunder attack with a chance to recover SP. Though unlike say her S3, using both SS2 and SS1's EX skills is SP heavy as you repeat its uses. For this Memoria, she can be a really good buffer in Thunder teams, though she is more niche and less relevant in the long term, so this Memoria I do think is not safe. This banner is a skip. Like I said, the selector most likely has these 2, and I think you can figure it out, especially if this selector only has specifically these 2 to pick from, that Adele SS3 is the one to pick in terms of value. But despite all that, I will continue to keep saying with all of these new Memoria banners that, as always, if you love the characters, their artworks, or want their specific abilities, feel free to ignore my advice and pull for them. The last ones I have to mention are the Slash type featured recruitment and the Fall campaign SS guaranteed recruitment, which both are skips. And the rest of the banners I'm showing right now are related to the freebies and missions I said earlier. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I guess we subscribe to the notification bell so one piece on my videos. Share it with a friend, watch this video, etc. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.